Have you noticed how the air feels different lately? Not heavier in weight, but thicker, charged, as though something unseen has entered the atmosphere. It touches your skin, it moves through your breath, and somewhere deep inside you feel it, a quiet pressure that refuses to be ignored. October 12th wasn't just another sunrise, it was a threshold. A point in time when the frequencies of this planet and of you began to turn in a new direction. Long before you opened your eyes that morning, the Earth had already whispered a command to the cosmos: shift. And everything that vibrates, every heart, every thought, every atom, obeyed. You sensed it even if you couldn't name it. The air felt slower. Colors seemed sharper, dreams ran longer, and deep down you said to yourself, something changed overnight. If that's true for you, if your intuition screamed that the world feels different now, let your energy join ours. Type in the comments. I can feel the shift, because you're not imagining it. The veil between timelines has thinned. Reality itself has begun to breathe differently. You can hear it in the silence between seconds. A subtle hum, an ancient rhythm returning. This isn't chaos, it's calibration. The universe is fine-tuning its frequency, and the chosen ones, the awake, the aware, the seekers, are the first to notice. Every emotion rising inside you, every sudden wave of nostalgia or restlessness is a signal. The old energy is releasing, the new energy is anchoring. You may have felt friendships drifting away, plans dissolving, unexpected endings appearing where stability once lived. Do not grieve the crumble, bless it. The collapse is not punishment. It's permission. The universe removes what cannot survive higher light. And yet, most people will call it bad luck. They'll rush to repair what's meant to be released. They'll hold on to the dust instead of trusting the wind. But you who hear these words, you know better. You know that surrender is not weakness, it's evolution. This isn't astrology's doing, nor a random planetary trick. It's the natural pulse of consciousness itself. Every few decades, creation enters a transition gate, and humanity's perception reboots. October 12th, 2025, opened one of those gates. For some, it will feel like disorientation. For others, revelation. You'll notice it in technology misbehaving, in moments of déjà vu so intense they freeze you mid-step. You'll catch repeating numbers, 1111, 333, 555, on clocks, receipts, license plates, as if reality is winking at you. Each one is confirmation. You're tuned in. If those signs have been chasing you, tell me below which numbers follow you most, because thousands of others are seeing them too, and together we map the pattern of awakening. Why this date? Why now? Because collective consciousness reached critical mass. The energy humanity carried, fear, distraction, separation, became too heavy to sustain. So the Earth exhaled. She shed the skin of the old vibration and invited a lighter one in. Empaths feel it first. Dizziness, fatigue, sudden tears, moments of overwhelming peace, followed by sudden tension. It's the body decoding a new frequency. You are not broken, you are downloading. The old world trained you to chase, to prove, to possess. The new energy asks you to remember, to feel, to be present. Ambition gives way to alignment. Competition gives way to connection. Noise gives way to knowing. Every quiet hour you've spent lately, every pause where you stared into nothing and felt everything, That's not emptiness. That's retuning. Your soul is recalibrating its instrument to match the orchestra of the universe. And once it's in tune, nothing, absolutely nothing, will sound the same again. So, if you've outgrown your old habits, if your interests feel foreign, if people say you've changed, smile. You're not losing yourself. You're returning to your original frequency. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Cocoons always are. But the discomfort is sacred proof that transformation is alive inside you. Since October 12th, time has stretched. Hours melt, days loop, and truth reveals itself with merciless speed. Masks fall, motives surface, clarity cuts through confusion like lightning through fog. It can feel ruthless, but it's mercy in disguise. Listen, this is only the dawn of the change. The cosmic door has opened, but what lies beyond it is your inner universe, the part waiting to be purified, rewired, reborn. So breathe. Feel your feet on the ground. Look within. If you're ready to travel deeper, past the noise, past the illusions, into the luminous core of this awakening, type it now. I'm ready. The night of October 12th was not just a date. It was a doorway. Something unseen shifted that night, a silent pulse that rippled through time itself. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. You might have felt it in your bones, in your dreams, or in the strange stillness that followed. It wasn't chaos, it was realignment. The universe has begun rearranging itself in preparation for what's to come. From now until the end of October, energy will not flow the same way. The frequency of our planet is recalibrating, and those who are aware, the awakened ones, can feel it. It's like your soul suddenly woke up in a world that looks the same, but feels completely different. Time seems to stretch and bend. The days feel heavier, and yet moments of clarity flash like lightning. You might notice memories resurface, not to haunt you, but to heal you. Because before the light expands, everything that's been suppressed must rise to the surface. The great realignment is not external. It's happening inside you. Your old timelines, the paths you almost took, the choices you didn't make, are collapsing. That's why you might feel lost, unmotivated, or restless. The old version of you is dying, the version of you that settled for less, that kept quiet to stay safe, that ignored your intuition, that self cannot exist in the vibration of what's coming next. And as this energetic cleansing unfolds, you'll notice signs everywhere. The dreams that feel more vivid than reality, numbers repeating again and again. 111, 222, 444. Not coincidences, but confirmation. Random encounters that spark deep conversations, people from your past reappearing out of nowhere, not by accident, but by alignment. Every single thing is being repositioned for your awakening. This month, it's not about what you achieve in the outer world. It's about what you release within. Old attachments, expired emotions, and heavy memories will start surfacing. Don't resist them. Let them rise. Let them dissolve. Because every emotion you've buried was never meant to stay inside you. It was meant to teach you something before leaving. Right now, the veil between dimensions is thinner than ever. This is why your dreams might feel prophetic, or why you sense presence around you even when you're alone. Don't be afraid. The universe communicates in whispers, in symbols, in feelings. If you feel like something is guiding you, it probably is. Your higher self, your ancestors, your cosmic guides. They're all watching closely as you navigate this recalibration. But there's something deeper happening too. The frequency of truth is rising. Illusions are starting to crumble, both in the collective and in your personal life. People's true intentions are being revealed. Systems that once felt unshakable are cracking. Friendships that no longer align are fading. Relationships built on ego or fear are breaking apart. And though it may hurt, this is divine timing. Nothing that's meant to stay will leave you. Nothing that's meant to leave can stay. If you've been feeling tired, heavy, or emotional for no reason, that's your body adjusting to the shift. Drink water, ground yourself, rest, and spend time in nature. The Earth's frequency is resetting, and your nervous system is syncing with it. You are not falling apart. You are being rewired. And here's something powerful. You might notice moments of déjà vu, like you've been here before. That's because on some level, you have. The soul recognizes patterns before the mind does. You've prepared for this moment in other lifetimes, to awaken, to guide, to rise above fear. You didn't come here to just survive this shift. You came to lead through it. So as we move deeper into October, don't chase stability. Embrace transformation. Allow uncertainty to teach you faith. Allow endings to open the door for beginnings. The great realignment is the bridge between who you were and who you're becoming. Take a deep breath right now and feel it. That subtle vibration in your chest, that warmth rising through your spine. That's your energy expanding. You are synchronizing with the universe. You are remembering what you forgot. Have you felt this shift too? Comment below. I can feel the energy changing. Your words carry frequency. When you share your awareness, you amplify it. Let's see how many of the awakened ones can feel it tonight. The world will not go back to what it was before October 12th, because it was never meant to. The universe doesn't move backward, it only evolves. You are being rewritten, reawakened, and reborn into the higher version of yourself. And as you're listening right now, remember, every heartbeat you feel is the echo of the universe, reminding you that you are part of something far greater than you can see. Stay aware, stay grounded, stay open, because this is just the middle of the awakening. The great realignment has begun, and there's no going back. The days following October 12th are unlike anything we've seen before. The silence between moments feels charged. The stars appear brighter, but also somehow closer. The wind carries whispers, not just of weather, but of messages. Something within every awakened soul has been switched on, as if a hidden code within human consciousness has been activated. This is what many call the awakening of the chosen ones. You might have noticed your intuition sharpening, the ability to sense people's energy, to predict situations, or to just know things before they happen. This isn't imagination, it's remembrance. The great realignment of Part 2 wasn't the end. It was the preparation for this exact moment, the rise of those who can hold light when the rest of the world trembles in confusion. The chosen ones aren't chosen because they're better. They're chosen because they chose. Long before this lifetime, your soul agreed to awaken now, in this era of transition, when humanity stands at the edge of two worlds. The old one, built on control and illusion, and the new one, built on awareness and truth. Since October 12th, timelines have begun to split. One path leads deeper into fear and chaos. The other leads toward awakening and creation. Every thought you think, every emotion you feed, decides which timeline you anchor yourself to. That's why your energy feels different now. Heavier emotions feel unbearable, fake conversations drain you, and superficial distractions no longer satisfy you. You're being redirected, not punished. The universe is purifying your frequency. You may find yourself craving solitude, disconnecting from people, spending more time in silence, or being drawn toward nature. That's not loneliness, that's recalibration. The chosen ones are being called inward to remember who they are, to silence the noise long enough to hear the whisper of their own divinity. And during this phase, signs will follow you like shadows, flickering lights when you think deeply, sudden chills in sacred moments, music that speaks directly to your situation, even strangers saying exactly what you needed to hear. The universe is speaking constantly. The question is, are you listening? In the next few weeks, the veil between physical and spiritual realities will continue thinning. Dreams will become more symbolic. Animals will act strangely around you because they can sense the field of light expanding from your aura. Electronics may glitch when your energy spikes. These are not random occurrences. These are confirmations. You'll start noticing more synchronicities, perfect timings, divine encounters, messages in numbers like 1111, 333, or 555. Each sequence holds a vibration. 111 is alignment, 222 is balance, 333 is ascension, and 555 means change. When you see them, pause. Don't just acknowledge, receive. It's the universe saying, you're on the path. And if lately you've felt the need to let go of habits, addictions, people, even dreams, don't resist. The next chapter of your life cannot begin if your hands are still holding what was never meant to last. Every loss you've faced this year was a sacred exchange. Something left your life to make room for something greater. The awakening also brings waves of emotion. You might cry for no reason, laugh unexpectedly, or feel waves of gratitude so strong it overwhelms you. These are your soul's natural ways of releasing centuries of energy, not just from this life, but from all your past incarnations. You are purging everything that doesn't align with love, truth, and purpose. And as this happens collectively, you'll see the world around you shift. Secrets will come to light. Systems built on lies will start to crumble. People will rise up, not in anger, but in awareness. The illusion of separation will dissolve, and those who can hold peace in chaos will become anchors for others. That's what it means to be a chosen one. If you are hearing this message right now, understand this. You were not randomly drawn to this video. You were guided here. You felt the pull, the curiosity, the need to know why October 12th felt so different. That's because your soul recognized this frequency. You are part of this awakening. You are not behind. You are right on time. Close your eyes for a moment and breathe. Feel your heart. That rhythm inside you is the pulse of the universe. You are not separate from this transformation. You are the transformation. Every thought, every act of kindness, every moment of awareness ripples across the collective field and raises the vibration of humanity. So, if you've been questioning your purpose, this is it. You were never meant to just live an ordinary life. You came to bring light where others see only shadow. You came to remind people of what's real when illusions fade. You came to hold the vibration of love when fear grows louder. That's your role in this shift. And now, as we approach the second half of October, the energy will accelerate. You might feel the days blur together. You might sense events unfolding faster than logic can explain. That's because we've entered a corridor of manifestation. What you focus on now multiplies rapidly. Guard your thoughts like sacred seeds. Speak only what you wish to grow. If this resonates with you, if you've been feeling the same shift, the same stirring within your soul, comment below. I am awakening. Let's fill the comment section with light, so anyone who finds this message knows they're not alone. Remember, after October 12th, nothing will ever be the same. And that's the greatest gift the universe could give us. The collapse of illusion is the birth of truth. The death of the old world is the dawn of the new. And you, right now, are standing in that dawn. So take one final deep breath. Feel the air in your lungs, the breath of creation itself. Whisper to yourself, I am ready. Because from this point on, everything you think, say, and do carries the power of the awakened soul. The great realignment has passed, the awakening has begun, and the world will never be the same again.